Hello everyone. Today we're gonna make some sushi. Of course, when you need some sushi, you need these sushi ingredients. First of all, here is the ingredients. There is no need to go extra mile to get extra stuff, but this is the basic stuff that you can go with. Let's make sushi rolls. Okay, first of all, we need Japanese rice. In my case, I needed 2 cups, and then after measuring 2 cups, you have to follow the instruction that is written in the back of your rice packets. In that case, they say that I have to add 2 cups of rice and double that amount of water. We have to wash the rice and rinse it until the water comes clear. No starch needed in this. And then for ease of use, I use my rice cooker. What an easy invention. Secondly, let's cut the vegetables. In my case, I use cucumber because who doesn't have cucumber at his house, right? So I started with the easy things. You can always use whatever you want and whatever you like in sushi, just cut it in nice long strips, as you can see. Of course, I'll start to skip the boring parts and the cutting. You understand how to cut, of course. Voila! And now I finished cutting. This is a nice trick you can do because I didn't want to use the whole avocado, so this is something that you can apply yourself. What you do is just you make 2 slits or 2 slices 90 degrees different between each other, so you can take a quarter of the avocado, and every time you cut a quarter. You can see you cut all a very deep cut that goes around the seed. After that, it just goes very nicely loose, as you can see, and then just peel and slice it, as you can see. Please guys, don't forget your support, and please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to comment and give me more ideas on more recipes I can do, that would be so helpful. So this is the cuts that I wanted to explain. You go parallel lines, and it's very easy. Of course, you need to use, when you're doing sushi, you need to use your sharpest knife that you can have. And also in between the cuts, sometimes you need to clean the knife so maintain sharp and smooth. So now I'm preparing the next part because the rice is almost cooked. I need to add 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon, depends on your sweetness level that you can tolerate, and rice vinegar. That's a very important part because that gives the sushi rice its unique taste. Of course, you mix this with the sweetness, so you can control how much sweet you need. I used quarter cup, or it depends on how much is the quantity that you're cooking. Normally it's 1/4 cup per 1 cup of rice. After the rice was cooked, now we just take some rice and add the vinegar that we prepared earlier. That will give rice an exceptional taste for sushi. Okay, now we got everything ready. Let's start rolling. First of all, you need a cup of water next to you. Just wash your hands after handling the rice. And after that, you have to spread the rice on top of the nori sushi paper. Spread it evenly with 1 layer thickness. Then you add your condiments, whatever you want to add. In my case, I use some vegetables and some crabs. In another roll, I didn't think I filmed it, but I added some cream cheese on the bottom. You can spread some cream cheese on the bottom first and then add your spread. Just spread it on the side that it will be below the vegetables, not all around the rice. That would be too much. Of course, here I made a small mistake that you can leave a small clearance or a small area where the nori need to stick to each other at the top. In my case, I left it at the bottom, which is a mistake, but it's okay. I managed to fix it and just roll the paper, roller, and then just add a little bit of water to help the nori sushi to stick. Then after it's almost closed, you have to like firmly close it and then pull from the bottom, so make sure that the roll is snug and correctly rolled. And here we go. Of course, I added some of the sling wraps on the bamboo stick just in case I prevent anything from sticking, but it's optional. It's actually better if we want to do the inverted roll. This will help the rice from sticking to your bamboo sticks. And as I said, this is your sharpest knife that you can use. And after each cut, you need to clean your knife with water, just to prevent this rice to stick to your knife and make it a smooth and clear cut. Of course, the edges should be discarded, but the hell with it. I was hungry, so I just added in. But for a better look, you should discard the rough edges or trim the edges, and then you get the perfect rolls every time. And from here until the end, it's just a photo shoot of what I did. So please guys, enjoy, have at it, and try to make it yourself. It's very easy, and bon appetit.